Let's be hoping everything's working. I know it's been a while, it's been a long while. G'day, how are you? I'm Steve Hay, and this is Woodworking Masterclass. Welcome to the workshop. Not sure what I'm going to be doing today, just a quick one. I've halfway through a project in another shed that I've got to go up and spray, so I might do some work down here, cut off, go up, do that job, and then come back. We might catch on. I'm going to introduce you to the brand new Bob for the shop, and she's a surprise, ain't she, darling? She's down there near my feet. She found me, I didn't find her. Okay, let me see, am I live? Excuse me while I just check all this. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, look, I'm happy. Now, if I can get chat working, I'm going to be even happier. No, don't want to listen to that, so that can go there. And Steve, g'day Randall, how you going, mate? Let me just see if I can pop out chat. I tell you what, when you haven't done this for a while, you soon forget what you're meant to do. Save, car, send, that's not happening. What's happening here? No, that's not happening either. Vinny, g'day mate, Happy New Year! I'll get into that in a tick. I just want to see how I pop, there we go, pop out chat. That's just what I wanted. So if I can put that there, and I'll bring that over there. And if I go there, everything should be working so well. Now, what happened to chat? I can get out of that one, I can do that, I can get that, that's there. Move that over to there. And it's all good. Well, happy Christmas, Happy New Year. And here we are again at the beginning. What happened to 2021? I know a lot of people, they're very pleased it's gone, but I can't believe how quickly it's gone. I've looked at jobs that I was doing back in 2020 and it's gone. And actually, a chicken's just laid an egg. I don't know if you can hear it, she's outside. What have we got on? We got, g'day Andy, mate. Nice to see you too. Live sound and good. 2 thumbs, Randall. We're looking well. Laz, Happy New Year. Oh yeah, well you just go straight to the top of the list, don't you? Bella, g'day my darling. How are you? Long time no hear. I hope you and the chillins are all well. We're all good out here. Have you got a chicken in the workshop? Matter of fact, I'll introduce you to my new Bob. Right now, I'll just see if I can get a decent picture. Oh, where are we? There we go. Now I've got a chicken in the coop outside, and she's just laid an egg. But this is Snoopy. Come here, darling. This is Snoopy. She is my new shed pet, ain't you, darling? She is just the cutest thing, and she follows me everywhere I go. Doesn't matter what shed I'm in, she is there, isn't ya? There you go. She just follows me wherever I go. So if I'm in the top shed, if I'm in the top shed doing wood turning, she's underneath the lathe. If I'm down here, she's, excuse me, she is all over the floor. Oh, don't be fussy. Oh, now she's getting all camera shy. She's been as good as gold up to now. Haven't you, darling? Hey? You want to go back down on the floor? Is that better for you? Here. There you go. So that's Snoopy, the new shed pet. She's an absolute trick. She really is. She follows me around when I water the gardens. She almost follows me into the house. And it doesn't matter what shed I'm in, she'll come and find me. And that's what she does. She just cruises around my feet all day and gets in the way, which I think's lovely. I've got to move the camera that way. So I might let her out. Whoops. I'll let her out with the mates because then she can, there we go, we don't go too far. Then she can get up to no good and mischief. Hang on, I'll just take her. Come on, darling. You want to go out? Come on. Here's a girl. Here's a girl. And oh, you're being a pest. Come on. Here's a good girl. I'll just put her outside because she can hear the other chickens. Oh, there you go. There you go, sweetheart. You can go off with the rest and play. Oh, she's an Oyster Brown, which is the name of the variety of chicken. I'm going to move that up a little bit too. And I've been in this workshop for, my last stream. So apart from just dropping stuff in here, I haven't been down here to do any work at all. I've been up in the wood turning shed. So there you go, that's Snoopy. What have we got? Happy New Year. Have I got a chicken in the workshop? Yes, Vinny, very perceptive. My connection is bad, so I won't be on, but glad to see you back. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate that. Marcelo. Well, it has been a while. Oh dear. The new Bob. Actually, what I got a goose. And I wanted the goose to be the star of the show, but Gloria's, she's camera shy. She's funny. I will take her down one of these days and I'll video her in her swimming pool. She's an absolute laugh a minute to watch her preening herself. She gets all wet and all of a sudden she honks, jumps out of the pool, goes running around the yard and comes back. It's just one of those wading pools. Comes back, flat strap, jumps in the pool, wets anyone that's in, wetting distance, flaps her wings, laughs and does somersaults in it. She's mad as a meat axe. Anyone else have an audio problem? Yeah, not much I can do about the buffeting, I'm afraid. Where have we got? Mark, anyone else having audio problems? Andy would skip that. Oh, I tell you, bud, I'm sorry. I humbly apologise, Darren. Daryl, I hope that you will forgive me. And thanks for the messages also I received on Messenger and email Christmas. I'm pretty sure I've answered them all. If I haven't answered all of them, please bear with me. I'll get through it. But yeah, it was a weird. Really was. We didn't have any of our sons over. One's in Sydney. He came up the week before, so that was nice. And then the other one we're hopefully catching up with next week, I think. But yeah, it was a quiet one. I binged on Netflix. That was it. Grandkids were happy. They got some presents. No restrictions on the fridge. Go for it. You want to cook something? Go for it. Clean yourself. And they had an absolute ball. It was good. Yeah, awesome, Bella. We're going to have an awesome year this year. Are you still doing much photography? I thought of you the other day. I've got some pictures I want taken. Marcello, cheers from Brazil. Cheers back at you from Brisbane, Australia. Hey, John, how you going, mate? Long time no hear from everyone. Ben, looks like, yeah, she's in a good paddock, that one. You should see the goose. People say, why won't she fly away? Because she's too fat. That's why. She's funny. She follows Sue around in the morning. I shouldn't ramble, but I am. We've sort of taken it upon ourselves to be a little bit self-sufficient because we've noticed there's not only shortages of some grocery lines in the shops, but also the prices are going through the roof. So we've planted a heap of fruit trees and veggie patches. We've got 17 chickens now, so we get at least a dozen eggs a day. We've got a goose that is entertainment value in case the net goes down. And what else have we got? Oh, we've got a herb garden. And yeah, that's about it. But I tell you what, I have absolute total admiration for farmers. I mean, we laugh, we've got a couple of acres here, which was greatly underutilised. And we call it a farm, which is a joke because it's not really. But I tell you what, by the end of the day, after you've put the chickens away and you've changed the straw and you've watered and you've picked what you have to do and you've cleaned the concrete up where the goose has been, you're ready for bed at 7 o'clock. And about 7:30, I'm in bed. It's good. But it's good. It really is nice. Susie reckons when she goes shopping, she only buys about half a trolley of food now. She says it costs the same amount as a full trolley, but only half the amount, because she's got into preserving. So we've got preserved fruit, preserved, what else? We have fruit, some veggies, jam. She's got into making jams and marmalades. And yeah, it's really quite good. So I'm very happy staying here. If I'm not allowed to go anywhere, I'm more than happy to stay here. In fact, when I do have to go somewhere, I don't like it. Dear. John, about a month ago I saved the puppy in the middle of the road, but in the process got hit by a car. Oh no! No, John. See, what do they say? Every good turn goes on, no good turn goes unpunished. Dennis, g'day from West Virginia. G'day again at you from Brisbane, Australia. Very nice to see you, as I was close to not seeing the new year. I found it. Oh no. Well, let's hope it stays down in 2022. All right, I'm working on this bed, and I'm making a promise, declaration, absolutely 100%, ironclad, gold-plated, diamond encrusted, guarantee those music stands are going to be finished by the end of this year. Not going to tell you when, but they will be. That's with the bed. For those of the new, I think it was about 7 years ago, we bought a new mattress, Super King size, and I promised my wife I would make a 4-poster bed. And for 3 years, I could get away with the fact that the timber was in the bedroom being climatised. That sort of wore a bit thin. So now I'm on the final shove of doing the bed, and I reckon in 2 weeks the frame will be finished. I'm spraying it at the moment. These are the legs. I'm going to talk about the legs in a tick. That's one. Where's the other one? Oh, yeah. So I'll show you how I get that colour. And it'll stay. And the bed, it's got a lot of diamonds in it. In fact, I just worked it out, and there's just short of 9,000 diamonds in total. On the rails, on the tester, on the headboard, yeah, 8,894 I've actually made. And then when I cut everything to length, of course, I'm going to lose a few. So just I thought originally it was 5,500 diamonds, but I just count because I've added some more. So it's going to be just under 9,000 diamonds. Some cut with the router, some hand carved. And believe me, the router ones are carved ones. What can I say? So these are the legs. The back rails actually have posts, which I have to router some flutes in. And then you've got the bed head, and then there's bed support short legs that I haven't done yet. They'll have scroll feet on them. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And then these 2 legs at the end of the bed. Then when that's finished, then I'm going to start building pedestals, which are about 800 high, 900 high. And on top of that, we'll do the bed posts, which I think I might have done these in 2020. I'm not sure. It was some time ago, I know. Oh. But then on top of the pedestals, 2 of these. So the overall height of the bed is 2,300. Don't know what that is in feet and inches. I can tell you what, I could work it out if I can find an idiot tape. That's not an idiot tape, so that won't work. Oh dear. What did I say? 2.3. Someone's already worked it out. 7 foot 10 inches. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 foot 6 high. The bed frame itself is, internal measurement is 2 metres and 50 by 2 metres and 50. And all in all, it's going to look pretty stunning when it's finished. So I'm getting excited. I'm really looking forward to doing the marquetry side, because I don't know if you can see. Yeah, these are parts. Which one am I looking at there? That one. These are parts of the marquetry that actually will wrap around the post, wherever a post is. Hi-ya! So this will actually be around here like this. Let's see if we can get that. There you go. So it's got hummingbirds, fuchsias, and a vine of some sort. So I've, Louise, if you're watching, yes, my dear, I have a very good friend. Well, I don't know if I'm a good friend to her, but she's a good friend to me. And she dyes veneers, and she has made some incredible colours, which, actually, I'll show you while we're here. I've got them out there. I've got to scoot soonish to do this other job, but in the meantime, oh, bear with me. Oh. And just look at the beautiful colours in there. Beautiful, what's that, crimson, blacks, browns, golds, yellows, blues, purples. So that is going to really enhance the inlay work I'm doing. A lot of the times I will be streaming that because I'll be down here by myself. So I might as well have company while I'm doing it. I don't know when that's going to be. I would say I'd like to be starting that by the beginning of February. There you go. Don't know, but they're definitely going to be out of the workshop by the end of the year. G'day, Vegas! How's the swing? Oh, not much time for it. Good to hear, mate. It's been a long time. My fault, no one else's. Here we go. G'day, John! Long time no see too. Any issues with foxes there? No, I've fox-proofed the coop. I don't know if I could. I don't know. No, I don't know if that camera would reach. Or I'd take you out and you could see it. So I've dug about just under 2 feet away from the enclosure and down about 3 or 4 inches, and then I've put wire all down there and then filled it with dirt. And the sides are about 2.4 high, and then I've got snake wire halfway around that all the way. And then I've built them. Susie reckons it's the Hilton Hotel for chooks. It's all made out of Western red cedar, which is offcuts from my beehives, which I've got to get back and do. I've got 20 I have to make. Ah, dear. It's all good, isn't it? So, Vinny, no issues with foxes. I tell you what, though, I think I told the story about when the goose got out. Yeah, there's a next door neighbour, they've got a little staffy, gorgeous little thing, friendly as anything. And he always comes around. He's good with the chooks. No, he doesn't want them. And the goose went at him one day, and they said he doesn't want to come in the yard anymore because there's a goose here. But she is so gorgeous. I just wish it was friendlier. She'd be great in here. Price is up there too. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, John. Catch us on the repeat or the record. Good to say good day and have a great 2022. And I certainly hope it's not what someone told me. It's 2022. So, don't know. Read whatever you like into that. Are you self-sufficient in dishwasher? Oh, I tell you, Andy, I spat this morning. I just got it is my thing. There was 6 glasses, 2 bowls, and might have been about a dozen pieces of cutlery on the draining board. And someone had turned the dishwasher on. I opened the dishwasher, bit of rearranging, it all went in. And I've tried. If you put something there and something on top of it, this bit that's on top won't get washed. Why not? It's in the dishwasher. Oh, give me strength. I'm not going to have a rant. It's too early in the year. Adolf, is it? Adolf. G'day, how are you? Oh, Bartek? Well, g'day anyway. Welcome to the workshop. Oh, I wouldn't say that, Randall. There's a lot of foxes around, but we haven't got them here. Although I lost 2 chickens the other day. One had a heart attack. My son's dog chased it when he was here. And the other one, boom, disappeared. Don't know, have not found a carcass. So she's either done a runner or alien abduction or a fox. Don't know, but she was the prettiest chicken I've ever seen. She was dark chocolate brown, as Snoopy's got those white feathers around her throat. She had those white feathers, but she was dark chocolate brown except for these white feathers. Gee, she was nice. Ah, dear, oh dear. How's Vegas treating you, Vegas? Where do we have to see? Some of your unfinished prayers started before most people. That's a comment I expect from Max. Andy, be nice. Yeah, I can put them on this new project. Oh, actually, what I have done, I will say that, I've gone through a lot of my past projects and I've revamped them, so I'm going to be relisting them. They're updated, and a lot of people that are maybe seeing me now haven't seen them because they're 4 or 5 years old, but I think there's some good grounding basic woodworking stuff in it, so I've edited it and changed it around a bit. So it's the basic box making and basic pencil cases 101, and then I'll go into the advanced pencil case. So I will start posting those possibly next week sometime. Ah, dear. How's Sue? Sue is well. Oh, her sewing machine, it didn't die. It just needed a heart-lung transplant. So we took that up to the technician last Saturday and got a phone call today. It's fixed. That's her embroidery machine. She has been busy as a bee. Speaking of bees, I've got a lot more hives in the yard now than I had before. I've got another 10 hives coming, I think. Or it might be 12 now, I'm not sure. So yeah, that's been keeping me busy too. Running around chasing bees. And we've got a couple of ones. Oh, it's wonderful. The yard's about that tall. So I've got, what did I buy the other day? Oh, I've got a chipper, a wood chipper. Aren't they fun? Yeah, not. 13.5 horsepower. Oh, it's a monster. But it makes mulch out of just about anything. And the chooks are funny. When it comes out of the spit, the chooks are there, getting anything, any grubs or anything that are not there. Jurassic animals down under, that's them. And the good thing about Snoop lays eggs I can eat. Bob used to lay Barker eggs, and you can't eat them. Don't care how hungry you are, you're not going to eat Barker eggs. Although I did dog's milk forever because no one will drink it. Do with that what you may. That was just a little thing that came in. Max! Oh, did you get that comment that Andy made earlier? I thought it was from you. G'day, mate. Happy New Year. How's the broom factory going? Oh. Yeah, no, we've in Queensland, Vinny, foxes in an isolation during the daylight hours. They're only allowed out at night and they have to wear masks. No, I'm not going down that path. G'day, Jared. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you too. James. Yeah, I'm having fun. I've been on the learning curve, believe me. Whoa. Oh, that was what I did the other day. We made a veggie patch. And yeah, it was going really well. And we got some of this temporary, yeah, anyway, stuff that's not meant to last for. Temporary fencing, plastic stuff. Got a nice strong wind, ripped it all to bits. So I thought, oh, I'll get some chicken wire, and we'll put it, you know, around. It's about, I don't know, 6 metres by 4 metres. So did that, pulled this down, and while I'm putting in star pickets and putting the chicken wire up, what are the chooks doing? Eating all my lettuces, eating all my spinach, getting into my rhubarb. Sue couldn't keep them out. She'd get one out and another one would come in, so we just gave up. But it was interesting to see what they eat and what they eat. They didn't touch any of the herbs, which was interesting. Ripped all my carrots out, had to go at the beetroot, decimated the spinach and lettuce, as I said. So, and took all the marigolds. Had about 40 marigold pots around the place. Yeah, ripped all the flowers off of them, little monkeys. Anyway. G'day, Stephen, how are ya? It has been a long while. I'm going to see if I can not make it as long as time. I've got to do some woodwork in a minute. Nathaniel, Happy New Year to you too. Koskin, welcome to the workshop. Maybe a Chinese restaurant. No, not these ones are layers. They have got no meat on them at all. Believe me, they're just an egg making machine, but they are good. Max must have never... No, we won't mention the lathe. Speaking of the lathe, all right, these are the legs that I turned up, and I want them dark brown. So, what is the obvious thing to do is to stain them brown. Good idea, bad idea. You can, but if you... This is what I found out. This isn't pearls of wisdom. This is my experience of the last 12 hours. Yeah, I stain that brown and then sometimes the brown sort of disappears and the pink, this is Queensland maple, the pink comes through. So what I thought I would try, because I did know past experiences, that Queensland maple has a fair amount of tannin in it. So what I thought was, I'll ebonize it first. I'm looking for a brush. Oh, here we go. I'll ebonize it first and see what it happens. So you watch the difference in this. Now, those of you that have watched me, I don't know when I made this stuff. I made a big batch of this a while ago. All it is white vinegar. So you can put it on your fish and chips. Oh, what have we got? That one? Yeah, okay. So that's it, white vinegar. And I got a couple of lumps of 4/0 steel wool and left it in there for about a month. Gave it a good shake and then strained it through a coffee strainer. And that is what I ended up with. So all it is it's an iron sulfide solution, I suppose you'd say. Nothing hard, nothing tricky, nothing secret about it. Let me see if I can get this rag out without dropping everything. Oh, good on me. I'll drop everything. And I'm sure many of you have seen me do it before. It's called ebonizing. So it's a lovely way to get a natural colour that will not... See if I can get a window. There's a window. There you go. Get a natural colour that won't rub off, because it's a chemical reaction between the tannin in the timber, and if I put that on my hand, there's really not much colour in that. But when I put it on this timber, it will have a chemical reaction with the tannin in the timber, and it will nearly go black. Great stuff. Not all woods have tannin in them. You can trick it by putting cold tea on it. So make a pretty hefty brew of tea, and can be tea bags or tea leaves, it doesn't really matter. And just soak your timber in that for, look, it doesn't matter, a day, an hour, whatever you want. And when you take it out, then allow it to dry. And then when you put this solution on it, because the cold tea has actually penetrated the fibres of the timber, it will react with this solution. And the timber will go. Not necessarily black, but it'll definitely darken up. And I'll put some on the top here. And don't worry about, you can never put too much on. And the good thing is it's not caustic. Well, I suppose it's as much as vinegar. It's not going to react badly with your skin or anything like that. And there you go. Once we had a pink leg, now it's gone that colour with the addition of the iron sulphide solution, which I suppose it is. Save it for Ron, it's all good. And then what I did, once that's dried, I then got a stain, the stain that I like using. I mean, yeah, it's pretty black on the, where are we? Wrong camera. Pretty black on top. What I like using is Van Dyke crystals, which are a brown colour. And I'm just going to see if I've got any. Oh, dear. Raw linseed oil up here, which is what I want. Oh, raw linseed oil, there we go. So this one here, it's actually had the vinegar treatment, plus I've put a dark brown wood stain on the top, and now I'm just going to put a bit of oil on there and let that dry, and then I'll shellac it. And I'm hoping I get the colour I want. Oh, gee, it's nice to be back in the shed. I didn't realise I'd missed it, but I did. There we go. Oh. Okay, let's see how this one looks. This is raw linseed oil. I don't want boiled. I want raw because I'm going to put black on it and I want to pull the oil out of it at a later stage. Whereas if I put pale boiled on it, that is a drying agent, and when I put the shellac on, I won't be able to pull the oil through it. So that's the reason I want raw linseed oil. Boom, boom, boom. La da dee. I'll let this soak in for about a day, I think. As you can see, that's coming up quite nicely. I was hoping it would. This is one of the things you run the risk of when you do a suck it and see on live streams. It can go south on you, as I'm sure many of you that have watched me for a while will attest to. Oh dear. Okay, there we go. And the top is going to take a fair bit because it's end grain. But we'll just start to crack too, which is a bit of a nuisance. Doesn't matter, I'm sure she won't mind that. Provided she gets her bed, she's going to be happy. Okay, we'll just let that sit for a day, and then I'll put some shellac on it, and we'll see how it goes. See how that's darkened up quite nice? I'm going to give that another coat now. Wet the oil. Put the top on before you spill it everywhere. G'day Ray, how you going, mate? Oh, Happy New Year to you and anyone else that I've missed. Where are we up to? Oh, stings. Hey, on, mate, I hope you're going well and you have a good 2022. It's been a while, but I'm getting back in the throw of it. I've lost my paintbrush. See, I'm right back on track. I'm forgetting where I'm putting stuff already. I'll get us another coat. Yeah, it's the cheapest stain you can get, honestly. I don't know what they might have been about $1.20 a bottle for the vinegar when I bought it. It's really nice. And look, if I go that with my hand, no stain comes off whatsoever because it's not a stain, it's a chemical reaction. Oh, that's a bit of a nuisance. Got a white blaze in it, but I know why that white blaze is there. Because I turned this the wrong way. This foot and most of that white would have disappeared, but when I was turning it, I got a major catch up the other end. So I thought, well, that's going to have to be the foot and I'm going to have to live with what I'm going to have to live with. Okay, that'll do that. Oh. So there we go. I'll put that down there for a bit. It can get a bit darker. Roy, it's been too long, mate. Too long. Happy New Year, Chad. I'm pretty sure I did say Happy New Year. So good on you. And anyone else that I've missed with all your emails, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get through them all, but some slipped through the cracks. Good to hear, Max. You got to have something to keep you busy, I'm telling you. Yeah, it has been. It's been there for a while. James, I don't know, I think I made about 8 bottles of it, but it doesn't go off. It's great. Yeah, oh, Andy, yeah, ebonising's great on oak. What I use is Van Dyke crystal, which they've been using since about the 1500s, I think. Yeah, this is it here. Oh, give Carol a plug on finger. That's it. Van Dyke crystals. They're water soluble, and you can make them as strong or as weak as you like. The beautiful thing I like about it is if you're staining something and it goes, no, it's too dark, just wash it off under a tap. There are some little tricks that I've learnt the hard way when using Van Dyke crystals, And that's one of them that I did there. You've got to put oil on it if you're going to put shellac on it, because if not, it will pull the colour right out because it melts it. You put oil on it, then shellac over the top, and then pull the oil out through the shellac. It works just fine. Just absolutely good. I love a good dose of chemistry. Well, there you go. That's about as far as I know. I'm just a dumb woodworker that came across that, and it works. So I guess the chemistry is sound. Jamie, Happy New Year! Yeah, had a great Chrissy. It was good. Yeah, at least I've put a deadline on it, T-Bone. Be nice to me. No, I'm going to make, oh, well, obviously I'll give one to Theo. And the other one, if I don't keep it, I've got someone in mind who would get more use out of it than I will. So I thought I'd do that. Oh, dear. Yeah, it will darken with age, true. That's true. James, I think it will be iron acetate. Vinegar is about 30. Well, iron acetate, well, there you go. Learn something. You know, you can, well, but if you call it ebonising solution, you can sell it for. There you go. G'day, Ray. I said g'day, Ray. I went down, sorry. I haven't seen Prunella for ages, John. I have no idea what's going on with her. Don't drink the shellac. Good idea. It gives you a head buzz. Oh. Yeah, I've missed, well, I have missed being here, Max, to be honest, but I haven't because I've been so busy around the yard, planting trees and digging gardens and building sheds and putting up chook yards and goodness knows what else we've been doing around the place. Got a passion fruit vine now. It's monstrous. Got a lovely passion fruit on there, the size of hand grenades. It'd be about that big. So I don't know if they're yellow or brown because it was a native passion fruit. In other words, a bird flew over, sat on the fence and left a deposit, and this thing has grown from it. But it is huge. And I don't know how many passion fruits on there, but more than I in a sense, for sure. So even though I have missed streaming, I've been busy. But now I'm back down here doing it again. Because it's nice. Not only that, I can talk to you a lot and you don't talk back. Just as my grandkids are watching. Are you watching, kids? Damn, playing games. 3, I've got to come up with enough, don't I, Ray? For 4 years. Oh, I did a big jump then. All right, Ray. New South Wales hasn't leaked out over WA yet. I'm sure the current issues are all over. Oh. Where's Trevor? Where's Trevor? It'd be nice to know he's in good company, James. I tell you what, she's hot here, James. Oh, whew. I don't know what the temperature is outside, but yeah, it's not nice at all. Oh, look, I don't mind if they knock me down. I'm right. I've got so much woodwork, so much blacksmith, so much wood turning to do, and so much work around the yard. It'd be nice. New Bob, Craftsman Studio really well. Did you catch the new Bob? Her name's Snoopy. Yeah, I don't know about Prunella. I should see if I can track her down some way, shape, form or other. But I said this is going to be short and sweet, and it is, because I've just sprayed. Yes, there is movement at the stage. Prunes were passed around. I've just put the first primer coat on the rails to the bed, and I've got to give it a second coat before 2 hours are up. So it gives me about 15 minutes. And then I've got to sand it back, fill any bits that need filling, give it another spray, which I'll do tomorrow. No, it should be good then. Then I'll put the top coat on. And top coat, I don't know if I've got my phone on. Oh, I have. I don't know if I've got a photo here. Let me have a look. No, you can't really see it. No. So, but it's a beautiful gold colour. And I was going to have it so the gold was, here you go. That's what I was going to do. I didn't even do that yet. These are some of them. And the gold, the other end. I was going to have it so it was gold crosses like that, and then brown on the top. But when Sue saw the gold, she said, "Oh, can we have it all gold? It looks terrific." So, in the phrase, it's now Cleopatra furniture. It's over the top. But the good thing is, if you get sick of it being gold, then I can just sand that off and stain it, and I'm going back to my original thought. So anyway, that's Katrina? Is it Katrina? G'day, how are you? Boris in UK. Oh, there you go. Yeah, look, everyone can feel it in the wind. That's why I came down here. I want to get away from it. So, this is... I might come on this afternoon, but I'll try to get on tomorrow. But now I've actually got to go up and finish spraying what I'm doing, or I might even see if I can stream from the top shed. No promises. But I know that everyone in the chat room is alive and well, I trust. I'm alive and well, and nothing disastrous has happened. Just been busy. So in the meantime, I hate to cut this short. Thank everybody for being there. It really gladdens my heart. I haven't been on for 2 months, and people still remember my name. Yay! It's good. So this is Steve, put the shed door down and saying, remember to keep it sharp, but more importantly, keep it safe. Look after yourselves, be kind to each other, and I look forward to having your company in the workshop, at the workbench, again, very, very soon. Thank you for all the well wishes. God bless you all. Catch you soon. Bye for now. I don't know how to cut this off. Actually, Vinny, I'm finding my wife is finding more things for me to do. So she's happy I'm here. See ya.